Hey man, you ready to start shooting?
Don't care. Kendrick dropped.
What? Are we? We had to
Don't
start.
care. Kendrick dropped.
I get that, but like we had to shoot this.
Don't care. Kendrick dropped.
You
Don't
We have to go.
Care.
Ooh, look at this guy. It's fucking Devin. Ooh, he thinks he's so cool listening to Kendrick. Ooh, what's he got on his phone? It's literally turned off. Dude.
I didn't know you would throw it. But that's what y'all wanted, right?
For me to not give a fuck? Well, congratulations. Because now, I really don't give a fuck. Because now, I really don't give a fuck.
Because now, I got a podcast.
That's not very nonchalant. Because then
Yeah,
you're telling
that's-
everybody, like, hey, here's my opinions.
Nah, that you're right. That's actually the most chalant thing that could happen.
It's very chalant, actually.
Yeah. Is chalant just a word on its own?
I don't know, but we can make it a word.
Yeah.
It just means, like, flashy, you know?
Yeah. Because I'm not a very chalant person myself.
I feel like I'm very chalant, you know? It's...
You have your chalant moments.
Yeah. It's not necessarily that it's flashy. I think it... Because nonchalant means, like, you don't care. Or you don't have any feelings about.
You're right.
You're very, like, laid back.
Is the podcast starting?
We did start recording, but honestly, not officially.
Okay,
We're just-
like, let me do the snap.
We're just spitting for real.
We could say we're going. That was a good bit.
Yeah. Did you start the main one?
Yeah, the main one's been going.
Oh, tight.
Let's
Yeah.
count that.
I'll leave
We'll
that
keep
intro part.
Yeah.
Well, now we actually are rolling, I guess.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
So,
Anyways, welcome to Bench.
shut up, Kendrick drop.
You've been waiting on that one, huh?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I know.
See, I almost fumbled the timing too.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I could tell in your
I
eyes.
was too excited.
Nothing scares me more than a wide-eyed white man.
A wide-eyed white man.
Yeah.
Wide-eyed white guy.
Yeah. Nothing scares me more
Bars.
than a chalant white guy.
Chalant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
when he's chalant, he's dangerous.
for sure. But I guess since you so rudely interrupted me, I guess we could start with the Kendrick album.
Yes.
Because for those who don't know, Kendrick dropped.
Kendrick did, in fact, drop. You know, that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience when Kendrick drops. You know
Yeah.
that means that, like...
Nothing else matters.
Yeah, basically.
Nothing else has mattered. I haven't talked to my family in a week. I haven't eaten 3 meals in a day in... well, that extends past the album thing, but I'm
Damn. Yo.
I haven't... I just took my second shower of 2022. I'm kidding.
Yo.
I'm referencing the TikTok that I still haven't sent to you, so it's still kind of fucked. Never mind.
Oh, my God. Without the context, you
yeah.
just sound nasty.
Yeah. Shit.
It's like, yeah, I just took my second shower.
Yeah. Of the day, the week, year.
Year.
Yeah. So that new Kendrick album.
Actually, I haven't showered since I graduated. 2020.
Huh? Oh, that sounds awful. What class are you? 2020.
No, I was just like, oh, did you just graduate? I know graduation was like last weekend. No, I graduated 2016.
Yeah.
I think they would know before you say that, though.
Yeah, it's like,
They would know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, yeah, that's...
That's
Yeah.
That adds up.
Oh man.
Are you sure?
Oh my god, I would have never guessed.
Yeah. Yeah, so the new Kendrick album.
I really hope like Cam doesn't get like stomach sensitive to like nausea noises. You know how like people will like hear somebody gag and then they start gagging.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just sitting here like, and he's like off camera just fucking yaks. But yeah,
I
Kendrick's
also
album.
hope anyone else who's listening, because this is not just a Cam
Oh, yeah.
thing.
You're right. To all of y'all out there, I really
Yeah.
hope that y'all aren't stomach sick because we really are, man. Oh my god, that was vile. That shit was bad. You did the little like burp thing. I legit thought you started. I was about to like, yo.
I'm good.
Oh my
I'm good.
god.
For now.
So how do we route this back to Kendrick?
Yeah, how the fuck do we? Yeah, the Kendrick album made me want to throw up in excitement.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, good, the safe.
I think that the Kendrick album was pretty good. Like, I know that like, I mean that's kind of an understatement of the year,
Yeah.
but it was good. There are like the controversies with it, you know, kind of like with the whole
Auntie Diaries.
Auntie Diaries and the inclusion of Kodak. But just like looking at the music itself, I thought that it was a really solid album. I like the concepts that were presented, you know, and even with Auntie Diaries, I appreciate what he was going for. I just think that maybe the delivery was a little counterintuitive to some extent.
Like, for him to say, like, what he said, the slur, and then try to route it back to the white girl.
Yeah.
Not saying the N-word in one of his songs. I don't know.
That was kind of like the first thing I thought of was just like, you know, I think the point he was trying to make is like, you know, she had told me you can say the F slur when you let that white girl get off for saying the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
And I think his point was like, oh, okay, so I understand like the severity of that word. Like,
Mhm.
because I probably wouldn't be cool with that.
Yeah, proceeds to say it
But
five
then
times in a row.
Yeah, but he still said it on the track to,
Yeah. Dead Names is uncle.
yeah. And, you know, that's why I'm like, I kind of understand the frustration with it. You know, I see why people are frustrated with that. And then also for him to have Kodak in there. I actually really liked the Kodak features and stuff, which I was surprised about.
Yeah, I thought they fit.
But, you know, it's just like he did plead guilty to all of those things. To him, you know, assaulting the underage girl.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another one where it's like I see the point of contention. I was like, you know, you're having... Yeah, people were making the joke where it's like, yo, Kanye had Marilyn Manson. You know, I guess we just have to have a problematic person on our albums from now on.
Right.
So,
Yeah, we just can't help it.
yeah,
Why'd I say we? Like,
we can't help it.
I'm so sorry, guys, for my
Yeah.
involvement.
For out, yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Well, by us talking about it, we basically made the album.
For sure, yeah. We're for sure getting our producer credit sometime soon.
When it says that Baby Keem wrote for had writing credits, that actually is just an anagram for benched if you don't think about it.
Bench Keem.
Boo. You stink.
Yeah. You got a favorite song off the album?
I would definitely say the Sampha track. I mean, because I also like N95. With like the visuals that he put out, the whole kind of like thing about, you know, at first it sounds like it's about to be an anti-masker bar, but the whole thing is like take off the mask of like the jewelry, the fake facade, all that kind of stuff.
I liked Count Me Out and We Cry Together.
Oh yeah, We Cry Together was fantastic.
Very toxic.
Yeah, somebody said that it reminded them of like an old like Eminem skit, and I was like, I feel like that's it's got to be disrespectful in some way, but it's probably just because I hate Eminem. I understand where they're coming from, just because he does like the over the top shit.
Yeah.
And he has done like skits like that on his albums before, but I'm like, but it's Eminem. Like I feel like Kendrick did it in a way that was like so much like more serious, good.
Is there a chance
It's just an
you could-
M slander.
Is
That's
there a chance you could be saying that just because it was Kendrick?
possibly.
Mm.
I think it's also just because it's M slander.
Mm. I mean, I won't deny you M slander ever.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I forget who. I think it was Sean C. I watch a lot of like YouTubers, like music reviewer people. So basically, none of these opinions are my own. No, I'm playing.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Pretty on brand.
When I say something stupid, I'm just like, yeah, it's because I watched a YouTuber and they said that.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, when something smart comes out of your mouth, then it's from a YouTuber. When it's
Oh,
not, that's-
gotcha. Yeah. When it's my own opinion, it's
Yeah.
like
when it's your own opinion, we know.
makes sense. Yeah. That's a fair point.
Yeah. But listening to We Cry Together, just the switch up at the end, I was like, that took me by surprise, and that sold the song for me.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, sick.
Yeah, they started fucking.
Yeah.
They started fucking.
Come fuck me. I should not be.
Yeah, you
I should-
screaming that.
I
Come
shouldn't be as
fuck
loud.
me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you, bitch.
For all the ASMR fans out there.
I'm gonna fuck you, bitch. That made me feel wrong.
Yeah.
All right, we're undoing that part. To hit the reset, the Sampha track, what was it? Father something?
Time.
Father Time.
Yeah.
I thought that one was really dope. Kind of
Yeah.
talking about like, how he kind of gained like a sense of toxic masculinity.
No chaser. No
Yeah,
chaser.
first off, just like Sampha in general, him being on a track nowadays is so rare, and I'm so excited about it. Like, we need more Sampha in general. When was the last time he dropped an album? Wasn't it like 2015, 2016?
Too long ago.
Yeah. People talk about Frank not dropping. The fuck Sampha, bro. You're just
Right.
hiding.
Right.
And this boy stuck to features at first too.
Yeah.
He was doing like a whole bunch of features back in like 2016.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just
Right.
specifically remember 4422 off of that Drake shit,
Hmm.
and I don't know. It's just good to hear him again.
Yeah.
But like I said, like the theme of the whole song with, how he grew up and how his father kind of like told him like, you kind of have to act this way, you kind of have to move this way.
Mhm.
It kind of gave him this sense of like toxicity just from the start.
Right.
He references like the Drake and Kanye beef, and he kind of twists it in more of like a, I was confused because I think that I still have some healing to do.
Yeah.
There's definitely some shit that is deep down within me. It says more about like how I treat people and how I like view relationships and shit.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair though, that Drake and Kanye shit was weird. I don't think that that's like totally off to be like,
Yeah.
that shit was a little confusing.
A little bit, yeah.
But in reality, it still kind of made sense.
Mm-hmm. Bug on your hand. Bug on your hand.
Bug on my hand. Bug on my hand.
I was gonna slap it, but then I realized where your hand was, and I was like,
Nah, you shoulda.
"What time are you on?"
I haven't.
I'm so
I
confused.
haven't been fiddled with in a year.
That wasn't a joke we made on camera.
I know it was an inside joke.
You...
We may have a skit coming. We just maybe something coming out.
Yeah.
That was another thing I briefly want to touch on. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do more stuff with the Colin and Devin channel, and I've kind of like briefly mentioned that. I hope that maybe this summer we'll probably have some skits coming out, maybe some separate kind of videos, because we do live stream every week, Tuesday at 8. But I do kind of want to branch out so that it's not just a live stream recap channel.
Right.
We did actually redo a lot of the graphics and stuff for the channel.
Oh yeah, we
new
got
channel
dark mode.
art, dark mode on the live stream, the new logo, new channel banner go crazy. new thumbnails, everything. Like it kind of has a whole new, fresh feel to it.
Got a whole revamp going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it. So definitely like keep a lookout for that channel because I do think that we're gonna try to do more stuff with that soon.
Yeah. Any final words on the Kendrick album?
I thought it was good. I think that I don't think I could say that it was like his best, but I think that it was like a nice refresh after Damn, which although I love Damn, I think that it was very like polished and like it sounded very radio and it was on the radio for so long. I feel like this kind of brings us back to like the T-Pab type sound, where it's a little bit more raw. We're able to talk about the controversies because it doesn't feel so polished and perfect like it's supposed to be made for everybody.
Were you talking about T-Pab at the time? You specifically?
Huh?
Were you specifically talking about like To Pimp a Butterfly at the time when it was out?
Oh no, I'm kind of referencing to Damn still.
Oh, got you.
I was saying this reminds me more of
got you.
T-Pab, where it's like a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
Because I know that T-Pab, when it came out, was also very like in the mainstream, like with a few songs, but it wasn't the same level that like Damn was.
Right.
Damn has been on the radio for like the past 5 years.
Yes.
It's always been like a new song that.
Yeah.
Specifically that one song, what was it, like Love or some shit like that? And then it love me.
Yeah.
That was like one of my least favorite off the album.
Yeah.
And it was just like on the radio for a solid 2 years. I remember hearing that in Vans and I was just like.
No, the playlist at work every day is so fucking.
Gotta imagine it's just like pop galore. Or no. Oh, almost said it. We'll leave that as a cut point. a little bleep out point.
Yeah, leave that as a bleep, yeah.
Man, it's when I'm tired that I almost start doxing us and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
No. But it's so white friendly. I'll say that.
which one? The new album?
No. Nothing to do with Kendrick anymore.
Yeah, I completely lost where we were in the conversation. I was like, wait, the new one?
Super white friendly, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the like the songs that are played at work.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Like it's very safe music, but it's the same music every day. And it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Like
that's the worst when you have music that's like on repeat and then you just you just feel it in your gut every time it plays again. You're like, ugh. You start to get repulsed by songs that you actually like.
Yeah. Like there's a Panic at the Disco song that plays every day there, and say, dancing's not a crime, doing that, man. That shit's ass.
Yeah.
Every day.
Gotta imagine.
And that comes from someone who had a panic phase.
Yeah. Oh, I
rough
remember.
time.
I remember the days of like middle school when everybody's like, Panic at the Disco?
Yeah. 21 Pilots, Panic at the Disco.
Oh, God.
My Chemical Romance, which also has recently released a song.
Oh. Track review?
Nah. And then Fall Out Boy.
Oh.
Damn.
Imagine Dragons. To include that with all those other bands that you just named.
I want to kill you.
There's somebody gonna be listening to this and they just click off right now.
For sure.
Yeah, they remind me of Imagine Dragons for real.
Oh my god.
All those fucking.
Yo, y'all heard of this underground band, One Republic?
Oh my god.
God. You're a bitch for that, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
Mine.
I did want to like get into like a work complaint because fucking. Or I'll preface it with this: like I went to the beach with some friends a few days ago, and woke up really early for because we wanted to watch the sunrise and all that.
Yeah.
So it was gonna be a really long day, and I had work a night shift. And the thing about night shifts is they're always asked because they feel like you don't have a day to do anything.
Yeah.
And the only exception would be if you're waking up at 4 a.m. like to do shit,
Yeah.
you know? Like, because with day shifts, like typically you getting off at 3 or 4, you have the rest of the time just free, and you always, otherwise you just feel trapped, and it always just made me sad.
Yeah. No, that's how I felt too. When you have even like a midday shift, if you're a night person, it's like the midday shift it really depends on how long it is, but a lot of the times it's like you don't have the morning to do anything and you don't have much of the afternoon. You really just have the night. For a night person, I didn't actually hate midday shifts for the most part. What I really hated was, like I said, a morning shift where I have to get up really early. And even though I have the rest of the day to myself, if I have to get up earlier than usual, I'm probably going to spend that rest of the day sleeping.
Right.
To make up for it.
Right.
But on the other hand, the night shift, like you said, it's like if you wake up at like a normal time, like let's say like 9 o'clock, and you have work at like 2, the fuck am I going to do?
Right.
I know that's 5 hours, but that's 5 hours that I'm not going to use correctly.
That's 5 hours of like not prime time.
Because like 2 of those hours, I'm waking up still. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's me getting out of bed.
You are awake at 9, but you're out of bed at 11.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Except I wake up at 11 and I'm out of bed at 1.
Yeah, for me, it's just, I wake up at 9, but I get out of bed at 9 p.m.
Oh, there it is. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, most days I wake up and I'm like, oh, I woke up.
Man, waking up is so crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're like, damn, I'm not asleep anymore.
Is it sick of me to think that, like, some nights I go to sleep and think, like, I could just not.
I could just not wake up.
I could just close my eyes for the last time.
Now, sometimes I have that thought too. It's a little scary, You kind of can't control that.
Yeah. But I'm not, like, sad or scared about it. I'm just like,
You just feel like you're playing a game of Russian roulette every night.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it, you're like...
I mean, I've yet to lose, but one day I'm going to get the chamber with the bullet.
Yeah.
And I'm not scared of that day.
But if you think about it, like... how you got 365 days a year plus, like, probably, like, 60 years.
That's so long.
It's got to be, like... 36 times 6.
Are you...
36 times 6?
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
1 second. 36 times 6. 216. 216,000. 21600. What are you getting at?
365 times 6, that's what I meant. Yo, I blinked. Math for real.
Dog.
It's also 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, didn't you fail your... Okay.
I did. Well, I failed accounting.
Didn't you fail this semester?
Hey, shut up.
Didn't you fail to graduate?
Didn't you drop out?
Both can be true. But
Man, now we're both sad.
yeah. I get not. Some people actually got that impression from you when you said a few episodes or a while ago. You said you just sat at home and drank at graduation.
No, it was meant that way.
Because people took it as like, oh shit.
No,
People took it as you weren't able to graduate, therefore you sat at home and drank. Like, no, you
Oh,
just
no,
took
no,
up
no.
the option to.
Yeah, no, it was even worse. I did graduate, but I was having a pity party.
You just wanted to feel sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it.
just like I could have been there. I just chose not to because of COVID, and then I was mad at myself for choosing that. Even though I knew, like in my head, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm still just worried about it though. But
So
it sounded a lot more sad on camera though.
for sure, because
Yeah.
you didn't elaborate.
Because we had like a family gathering that same day or something. So me drinking in my room makes it sound like I'm sitting there like,
that could have been me.
that could have been me. But to be fair, I think I also made that joke.
Yeah.
In reality, it was more like I chugged the White Claw and then went back out to like hang out with my family.
Okay.
Which is not a flex. White Claws are so fucking nasty.
Yeah.
But it was all we had at the time.
Did you watch the live stream of our graduation?
Yeah.
Did you see me?
No.
Fuck you.
I was watching for my family.
Man, you a bitch for real. Fake friend.
I mean, I probably did see you. I just like wasn't paying attention that much.
Fake friend.
This was
I mean, I
pre-bench
guess-
though.
That's true. Pre-bench, we weren't that close.
Yeah, like we had like classes together. We would talk, but like nothing that serious.
Yeah. It's
Other than
still-
the WWE phase.
That was a phase.
Yeah.
Every time Raw, weekly, every time we would watch Raw, we would call each other. And
Yeah, we're
just
sitting there
watch
like,
together.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
It's Matt Hardy. He's back.
Yeah.
I forget what else.
We bonded. We first bonded over wrestling because of Undertaker's loss at WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania, yeah.
Yeah.
So that means we were doing that for like a good year or two.
Yeah. But we weren't that close, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early high school we were.
Yeah. Then we sort of phased out, just due to like circumstance,
Yeah.
and then whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of just popped up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we really got like introspective as shit after the Kendrick review.
Yeah. Which makes sense. Kendrick does that to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not really for the right reasons, I'd say.
I think I want to be a better man now.
Yeah.
I want to
just want to.
be able to provide for my family. I think I need to get a job.
I want to get back into college. I want to mow the lawn.
Yeah.
I want to just do dishes.
I just want to appreciate the life that I have, honestly.
I want to
I always want to be something bigger, but I'm not.
I want to
just.
take my second shower of 2022.
This guy stinks. Literally.
Literally.
Ugh. He said literally, and then I actually genuinely said literally.
Yeah.
I feel mocked.
Good.
Unintentionally mocked.
Good.
Or intentionally, I guess.
How did you make that weird?
I don't know, man. I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy, for real.
What I have next written down on here, it just makes it more uncomfortable when I just with the eye contact. I'm gonna
got
wait.
stuck for a
I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you to finish.
Waiting for me to Oh my god. No.
Yo.
Alright, what did you have to say?
So let's talk about the time we almost took our pants off for a TikTok.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That did make. He shot up. He was like,
Nah, Colin already did.
Colin's done
You're
this
right.
before. But I'm
So-
talking about like together.
looking each other dead in our eyes, and like, no pants. We got to give backstory. So
Do you want to hop in to react while we tell the story? It's like-
I'm gonna react.
he'll be saying some stuff behind the camera,
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So essentially, we put out this video on TikTok, and it was about Dickies, where we did like this whole like fake ad for Dickies, and it was kind of dumb, but
Kinda.
it was very dumb.
Yeah.
But there's a shot where like, we're like sitting there like trying to one up each other, and we're like, oh, but do you wear their jackets? Oh no, but I wear their t-shirts. And I was like, well, you don't wear their socks, and it pans down, and he's not wearing Dickie socks.
Wiggling my toes.
He's just wearing like regular socks. Then it goes back up, and he's like, stop trying to outdick me. And then it gets really awkward and quiet. And we thought that because we were pulling out all these different types of pants and shit, it would be funny if there's just like a zoom out shot of us and our pants are off. And we had the total. The problem is we did this outside.
Yeah,
so we
were
had
in
the
your
total
backyard.
opportunity to do it. It was just like, I have cameras. The neighbors could see.
Yeah.
The chance that my mom came home would have been crazy. And the thought of just like looking you dead in your eyes while we're both pantsless just sounded fucking crazy.
Yeah. Just, Mom, whatever you do not go in the backyard.
Right. No, I was so tempted. I was like, yo, I'm a text her for real.
She's like, what could that possibly mean?
We ended up opting out. Ended up not doing that. We ended up doing a shot with the pants on.
Yeah. Thank God.
But the fact that we really considered it for like a solid 30 minutes
Yeah, for sure.
was the most painful part.
Yeah. I think that would have made the video a lot better, but it was such a risk that neither of us were willing to take. Yeah. You can shake ass on your counter alone, but
well, that's the
second
thing
I'm
is like,
involved-
I was thinking, the algorithm will work that way.
Yeah.
When they see the pants off, for sure it'll blow up.
Yeah.
And maybe it would have. Maybe that was a fumble bag on our part.
Mhm. I'm trying to think if I've ever recorded myself with just like underwear.
Just underwear. Trying to think if I've like recorded myself partially nude.
You know what? I think I did a TikTok like that, but I didn't tell anyone, and I don't know if anyone noticed. Yeah.
Nice. No, I've definitely like done not a live stream. Have I done a live stream where I'm in my underwear?
You went live in the nude? No.
Right. No, I think I did go on TikTok live one time and I started changing, but I like put the camera down and didn't explain.
Mm.
So I was technically naked on
That doesn't count.
a live, but I wasn't
That
on
for
video.
sure doesn't count. Yeah.
But
I think I've done a TikTok in my underwear.
I'm gonna go
And
do that
you'll
today.
Never know.
I'm gonna do another one today. I'm gonna just play music, and then just out of nowhere, like on some part of the beat, just cuts to me, turn around, ass out.
Great.
Yeah, and then just goes back normal.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my TikTok experiment, guys. If I blow up,
Need that.
I'm gonna pretend that I ain't known either of you.
I get it. I wouldn't want
Hey,
to
it's
know.
the underwear guy.
If you were known as an underwear guy, I wouldn't want to know you either.
Yeah, so I actually have a podcast. Shut up and shake some ass.
Is that all I am to you?
That's how the whole TikTok live started. I was just being objectified for real.
Just a sweet piece of ass.
Nah, that's just
Sweet
how it.
ginger piece of ass.
That's how it feels, man. Just they want this ginger ass,
Yeah.
like, and man, it's so
Man.
demeaning. Aren't I more than that?
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't be shaking ass for TikTok. Unless y'all get this video to 100,000.
Yeah.
Make that a TikTok clip.
We gotta be incentivized. We can't just be throwing ass for real, for
Yeah.
free.
So we're actually going to start a Patreon with a new bonus episode where we're completely naked.
Do you want to see this episode in the nude?
Oh my god, it's an option. We just re-record the whole thing word for word. Yo.
There's a guy in his backyard.
Where?
Do you see him? There's
Was it the dude that was like walking outside the gate and shit?
Do you not see him right there?
Oh yeah. I see it.
I was looking around like, can we record in the nude? Just nope. Well, for those who don't know, we're actually back at Stockton Park.
Yeah,
Um,
very beautiful.
Yeah, we changed up the scenery so it's not too repetitive. But
Yeah, we still got the water in the background, as
Yeah.
always. For a park-themed thing, you'd think there'd be like less, or more park, less water.
hmm
So we tried doing that this time.
yeah,
It's also a little bit less invasive this way.
yeah. Last time we were dead in the
Dead
middle.
in the middle of everything.
Yeah, because we
Which
thought
is
we were
kind of
so
nice
cool.
because the whole thing is we want public interaction, but I think that we should do it in a way,
Shit, I
like
just
we
gotta
said.
find my face.
You
Sorry.
good? Flashback?
No.
Episode 1.
Aw, what an
Aw.
evolution, huh? Yeah.
It's been 32 episodes, so probably like 36 weeks,
We definitely skipped out way more than that.
probably.
We're probably on like
'Cause we're-
40 weeks.
We're 8 episodes away from a year,
Wow.
which means
Yeah. What?
52 minus 8. 44?
If we're 8 episodes away,
Yeah.
we're at 40 episodes by the time.
8 episodes away. But I was saying 52 weeks in a year.
So we missed out on 12 weeks. Potentially, if we don't miss any more.
Damn, 12 weeks is a lot.
I was telling you, like, bro, we're not that consistent.
That's 3 months.
I'm telling you, like,
We missed 3 whole months
yeah.
within this year. So we really didn't hit a year for real. We get to episode 52.
That's when we count it. Yeah.
Nah, I'm playing.
But the thing is, yeah, we took off for obviously the season break with the winter break as well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then like a lot of technical difficulties in the first season.
You are
We've been
right.
fairly consistent with this season.
Yeah.
And now that we have Cam, the process has just gotten a lot easier. as a
Really
whole.
smooth, yeah.
Yeah. So, but this whole journey has been.
It really has been. Because, like, if we look back, like, neither of us really had
A purpose.
that.
Okay.
We also just didn't
That was
really have
supposed
any.
to be a joke, but no, he's actually right. Both of us were hella lost.
It's one of those jokes where it hurts because it's true.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because it's a little bit of something.
Yeah.
But we didn't really know how to use social media.
Mhm.
We're still kind of working on that. But to see how that's changed and how we like started marketing ourselves, how we started, or how like the video specifically looks compared beginning to end.
Yeah, it's like night and day. It's
Production has just changed completely. Like you said, now we have Cam helping out. He's probably like the biggest help nowadays.
crazy. We literally have a second camera angle. Watch this. Boom. Were you not recording? Damn it.
I was.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Okay, perfect.
No, imagine you point over.
Nothing.
I just zoom in on that one.
No.
There was no second angle. But production has gone up. Like I feel like I've really evolved as like an editor
Mhm.
and a photographer and all that kind of stuff.
I have drip now.
Yeah, you got cleaner. Because you also took your second shower.
Yeah.
Cleaner in 2 ways.
Yeah.
Um.
I do want to, for a second, acknowledge my textured shirt real quick.
This motherfucker just does things because he thinks he's like this shit.
Just
now.
because I can.
Yeah. You wore
Bro.
a checker flannel with the textured shirt.
I swear I don't talk about myself the way you talk about my drip.
I know.
I did this.
But then he gets in the car and he's like, just because I can.
Yeah.
Just touches the shirt. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up.
I'm doing this to prove a point and to give
It's
you a lesson.
ironic.
Yeah.
Thus it's art.
Yeah. But no, it's because you were talking so much shit, like you were gonna wear a fire fit today because you were so mad about how good my fits have been as of late.
Yeah.
And then you come out in the simple shit, and I was just like,
Yeah, I went light because next week I got the hard fit.
mm-hmm.
Polo. I thought he said Marco.
He didn't. But
It would have been funny if you would have committed. No, I'm playing.
oh, it wouldn't have been.
It wouldn't have been funny.
I'm
You're right,
telling-
Tim. Continue.
Yeah. So I wore this to prove a point, and just like confidence is all you need.
Yeah.
Let me just.
Because that's the biggest point I try to get across is like, you just wear shit confidently, and it always comes off fire that way. Like when we did the Colin and Devin video, you wore some of the funkiest, nastiest fits,
Mm-hmm.
but you wore them confident, so it just looked right.
There is an undertone that I was trying to get across to where I rock everything.
He said, "I'm just like that."
I. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's Maybelline. You know, sometimes you got it. Sometimes you don't. Yeah. And I just got it.
Maybe it is Maybelline.
You should invest. You should get yourself some Maybelline. Yeah. What is Maybelline?
I think it's like, well, it's a makeup brand, but I think that they like do lipstick and all that kind of shit. Get the London look. I think that's Maybelline. Yeah.
That's Maybelline?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Wow. Are we allowed to do that jingle? Probably. I don't know.
Boom. Copyright strike. Nah, but yeah, it's really cool to see how far we've come, and I'm excited for the 1 year. We should like think of ideas for what we should do for a 1 year episode.
Yeah.
Get
Honestly,
some.
I didn't think we'd make it to a year.
I didn't either. I think a few months ago I was like, when we hit a year, I think I might have to reconsider. So we may have to drop this.
Oh shit.
No, I'm fine, but I definitely think that like it just wasn't expected, especially from the start where like how we had our whole setup,
Mhm.
to think that like we would make that into something that could last a year.
Right.
It's just weird.
Right.
I think this is the longest that I've committed to a creative project too,
Me too.
because I'm very like with hobby type things, I tend to just get bored very quickly, and I'll generally drop them
Mm.
because I'm either frustrated with my progress or I'm frustrated with like the repetitiveness of trying to learn something. I generally go into things with the wrong mindset, and it ends up making it hard for me to like want to keep going.
I think I get the same way, but what's different about this is it helps. I think it helps a lot having someone else to hold you accountable,
Yeah.
and I think we've done that for each other.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like, if ain't no way I'm committing to a solo podcast.
Oh no, I feel like you really can't unless you do like actual broadcasting where you like write out scripts and
Right.
all that kind of stuff.
But
Like an actual podcast should.
like a podcast should, yeah.
Yeah.
We just use our notes app and then like make up bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple dudes shooting the shit for real. Low key.
How long do you think those types of podcasts last? Because we try not to be that, but we're just that, but on the left. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, right. Just that on the left. That's crazy. The thing is, I think that podcasts are really popping up as kind of a fad right now, and I think that to some extent we hopped on that as well. But I
To
think
some extent.
To some
like,
extent.
yo.
I think that it is one of those things where you have to have a really good idea or have to be really consistent in order to keep it going. But I feel like a lot of people who listen to podcasts are people who generally are listening for more insight from somebody that they actually care about. So the problem with that is that maybe the platform itself of a podcast becomes less relevant over time. But if there is a podcaster or somebody who is controversial or has like a cult following, nonetheless, that's probably the easiest way that they will be able to get their message out to people.
A la Joe Rogan.
Yeah. And even with Joe Rogan, like, he's been doing that for so long that it's not really like the same as somebody who's just now popping up,
Yeah.
or like
Imagine if like Jared Leto started a podcast with his cult. Oh, that
scared the shit out of
yeah,
me.
I could tell.
No, I don't think I'd want to hear Jared Leto talk, honestly. But you gotta
Me
imagine
either,
that's
but you know he'd have a following
yeah,
because he literally has a cult.
yeah. Well, that's literally what Ben Shapiro does.
Yeah.
Same thing. I mean, he's just having orgies with the Republican Party. No, I'm playing.
Let's not get into that.
Yeah. Some video's gonna leak of me next week or some shit.
What?
Oh, have you heard about this?
The
Slight political news.
Oh, I have heard about that, but I'm talking about a video of you leaking.
Oh, I was just making the joke because there was the what's it called? There's this Republican guy in a wheelchair, and I don't really like him, or I don't like him at all.
Professor X.
That's got to be disrespectful.
For sure. For sure. I'm sorry.
Not to disabled people, but to Professor X, because this guy's a dick. But this guy, he says that he got invited to some like Republican Party orgy thing, and I don't know if he was lying, because I see that being totally true.
Yeah.
Because I have like such a weird distrust for government. I feel like they all are like in the same bed, literally. But
well done.
he essentially came out and he was like, yeah, somebody had asked, like, hey, we have these little parties on
He
the
came
weekend.
out?
Not quite. I mean, said like, hey, there's these like parties that we do, and you know, bring a friend or some shit like that, and also like, you know, we all have sex. And then he's like, oh, what?
Just throw that in real quick. Just sprinkle in.
And then after he says this on the news, I mean, literally probably like 2 days later, after like all these Republicans that he had mentioned were like denouncing him and being like, it's disgusting that he would spread something so false and dumb and
Yeah.
a video leaks of him like nude or something, and then like another video leaked of him nude humping his cousin's face.
Whoa, that is not where I expected that to go.
Yeah. I was like,
hey, you mind?
Right.
They got louder.
How dare you do your lawn and your actual property and shit while we're trying to shoot our podcast?
We're trying to shoot a podcast.
Anyways, back to gay orgies with Republicans.
Naturally.
Essentially, the theory is that like the GOP just wasn't happy with it, and they just fucking let it loose on him. They just started like spreading
all of these could be innuendos. Let it loose on them.
And then they leaked the video. Because that is one of those things where like now you're like, oh shit, like this guy's kind of weird, and it discredits him. But also at the same time, I'm like, he's definitely weird. He's definitely got some shit. But I don't know if that means that he's a liar. And I don't know. I just like the thought that the Republican Party is having like big orgies, and they just are embarrassed by it.
Just like the thought of it.
I just like the thought of it.
Yeah.
I don't like to think about it. I like the thought of the
it. Yeah.
idea that they are, and they're like embarrassed that their little sex party got ruined.
Yeah. Boo-hoo.
Well, you can't have people who are like anti-abortion be sex positive.
Yeah.
You know, like they can't be like, oh yeah, well we just like to do this fun thing.
Uh-huh.
Because they're the ones being like, oh, but also like you can't go get abortions. We
Yeah.
need to start banning like birth control.
No sex, no abortion. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're telling me that you got out of those little parties clean?
Yeah.
No. No, because that's the big thing against the anti-abortion stuff is that all it really does is affect like people with lower income or people within like marginalized communities that aren't going to have the same access to resources that these white Republican senators, and maybe not even Republican. I mean, I feel like it's kind of a...
They're still going to have access.
Yeah, they're going to have access no matter what. So this bill really is just another form of like, I don't know. It's like it's a bill that they like to make the argument for like, oh, this. It's just one of those like subliminal things where like what
It's
the
there for
intention is.
control.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a weird political rant, but we
Sorry.
I like how I
about
looked to camera B and it was gone. I was like,
that. Yeah, wait. We got a second
But enough
camera
of
angle. Nothing.
I did the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to go on like a full political rant,
Mhm.
but I did think that that was funny when that came out because I was like, damn, they really hate you now.
Right. Yeah.
But
You're like asshole.
Yeah.
how dare you expose us? I just gotta imagine like with social media, shit like that has gotta
Yeah.
be coming out like more and more
Mhm.
frequently.
Republican gay sex party is I'm gonna need that on a shirt.
I might also make that the title.
Republican gay sex party?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll spell it with numbers so that it doesn't get muted.
Yeah.
Um,
Because we're being censored. No.
the right media doesn't like to hear
The truth.
Imagine we like flip the script. It's like
Yes.
They-
Taste of their own medicine?
they don't want to hear it. They want to censor us.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to free speech?
Yeah.
They're trying to make this big government that's gonna run over us, and it's not gonna let the truth out.
Republicans are turning the senators gay. not the stressed not the stressed forehead rub. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Ooh, boat. Sorry, distraction.
That is a pretty boat.
That is a boat.
Pretty
Pretty
boat.
boat.
I don't think that's how you say boat in Spanish.
Bro, you sound hella gentrified.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Be like, hola.
No.
Can I get?
No.
Can
No.
Can I get two?
Don't care Kendrick dropped.
Damn it. Can I please just get 2 margaritas, por favor? Yes, and then can we also get 3 pollo burrito grandes?
Oh, I'm glad you didn't say polo. Pololo.
Pollo?
There it is.
Polo?
I'm gonna just let you go and
I thought the double L made the roll, so it's like poro. They can't do it either. Poro. Is that how that is? Poro.
start gagging.
No, that's the waiter. He's like,
Yeah. All right, so you wanted 2 margaritas, 2 tacos. Ew. Yeah. I was just gonna let that go, and as painful as it was, and as unfunny as it was, I was just gonna let you offend as many people as you could.
yeah. It's all in an attempt to just get me off the internet, you know.
I'm playing the long game.
I'm trying to get canceled. Speaking of like bad take podcast people, I want them to try and cancel me. Dog,
I dare them.
I dare the left to try and take down what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're mad that I'm just saying the truth.
Oh, shit.
New Kendrick drop?
Nope. Just got invited to a gay sex party.
Wow. Is Ron DeSantis gonna be at this one?
He couldn't make it to this one.
Well, at least he got Marco Rubio.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
That dude's a freak. No.
Ew.
Yeah,
That man flexible.
Yeah, let's get into the.
Yo, can we just make that a quick clip, you know? Hey, Marco Rubio, that man is attending some of the sex parties. That man is flexible as fuck. That shit is, immaculate. I mean, he's a shitty person.
Let's
Awful
get
human
into
being,
the,
but
let's-
he's...
Let's get into the sexual tendencies of famous Republicans. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Florida Republican specifically, too.
Florida specific. Yeah.
Just another shout out to my man Ron. Go fuck yourself. And
just shouting him out, just like getting his attention.
Hey, bro.
Hey.
No, I just imagine that being one of those things where it's like, let's just give a warm round of applause to Ron DeSantis.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank you for being such
a
a
shitty.
spineless bitch.
Yeah. No, that's how I felt about the correspondence dinner. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
So Trevor Noah was doing the correspondence dinner,
Okay, there, yeah.
and he said some shit.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is the only thing that I agree. So let me get into it first. Trevor Noah makes a lot of jokes about a lot of people. He's like, "Wow, I've never seen so many of Jeffrey Epstein's friends in one building," or some shit like that. And he, made little jabs here and there, but I think he spent like a solid 5 minutes on Ron DeSantis alone.
Mm.
And they were funny because a lot of them were true.
Right.
My problem was, and this is the thing, Ron DeSantis wasn't there. And after the fact, he was like, I'm not going to this big circle jerk fest thing that they had. But he said it in like a weirdly anti-Semitic way. He
Cool.
He said like a slur. But the point that he was trying to make, I can kind of understand because I'm like, to be fair, the fact that Trevor Noah was able to say those things about those people makes me think that like they were okay with him saying those things.
Mm.
And thus, like, even though it felt like he was ripping into them and saying shit that we wanted to say to them, they're all probably in on the joke. They probably all don't care.
Right.
It's not like he was saying something super crazy.
Yeah, he's not gonna get Will Smith.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like, it's funny for us until you realize, like, they're all going to go back home and still live their fucking, like, billionaire lifestyle type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, but other than that, yeah, Ron DeSantis is still kind of a fuckface. He made, like, a Jew joke, basically, about it. And it wasn't even a joke because there was no, like, comedic intent. It was just being a dick. But Trevor Noah, he like tore into everybody. It was a really good correspondence dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Or the comedic side of it, because I don't give a fuck about. It was a really good dinner.
Yeah, you were there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had shrimp scampi.
Yeah, honestly. If they were serving just like shrimp scampi, I'd be like, and this is the White House. You catered Olive Garden, bro?
Yeah.
The fuck? We eating Carrabba's?
Yeah. I was trying to go to Lanop.
Oh my god.
Is that a regional thing?
I don't know. I feel like it. Well, Lanopolera is, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But we're in Jacksonville, and it's like a very big Jacksonville thing.
Okay,
So,
that's true.
Yeah, no, the correspondence dinner. I said that we were going to take it off of politics, and then I just continued to get deeper into the politics.
Mm-hmm.
The non-political political episode, for real.
Yeah, that tends to happen. We did the same thing last time here.
Really? Yeah, you're right.
No, something about Stockton.
I think we talked about the gas prices and how people were blaming it on Biden.
The
and all that
Ukraine
shit.
thing, as it was pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, something about Stockton. Yeah.
Something about Stockton.
Second camera angle. No, that's just Cam taking
For pictures.
Yeah.
We'll put the flick up on the screen for sure.
For sure.
But
Sorry.
so what's something that we could probably wrap up with?
I upgraded my phone.
Nice, congrats. What's something we could wrap up? No, I'm playing.
Anyways.
No, but what kind did you get?
Wait, which one are we on? 13?
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
that
I got
sounds so boomer. Yeah.
Huh?
Third camera?
Third
No,
camera.
I didn't get the third camera. I got it in the blue, which looks nice.
Yeah.
But
He's excited.
I did want to get into the. I talked about this briefly. The guy at Verizon who helped me out with the phone.
Yeah.
He was quite a character.
Yeah.
So my dad and I are just sitting in Verizon and going over it with this guy, the details and stuff about the phone, and he asked, "Where are you guys from?" And like we took it as like, I'm sure he meant ethnicity, and so we say, "Oh, we're Filipino," and he goes, me too. Well, I'm half Filipino. I'm also half white." Like he says it like that.
Ooh,
And,
I'm half
white.
white.
Yeah. It's like white. And so we like courtesy giggle and like, yeah, okay.
Cool.
So
I guess no
he
big deal.
proceeds to make, yeah, honestly, he proceeds to make like small talk with us about being Filipino and if we'd ever go back and all that. And, like, so he goes, yeah, I haven't been back there in a while, you know. It's been like 14, 15 years or something.
Mhm.
I would love to though, like just the women over there, it's like they really want to take care of their man. Can't say the same over here, am I right? That was how he left. It was like that.
Oh no.
So again, like another like half giggle, just like, yeah,
It's
sure.
like a weirdly like cartoon awkward laugh.
Yeah.
Like even in a cartoon, that's considered an awkward laugh.
Yeah.
Bad
Yeah.
voice acting.
It was just he gave off a really weird vibe, like so he says that and he's just like, yeah, but over here I found a good one over here. She's I married a white woman, believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
No, and in my head I was like, you know what? I believe it.
Yeah, there's something about like the way you said white, and then
Yeah.
you're like, I married a white woman, and
Because he gave very mixed signals, and like it was he said yeah, I've trained her well, because I I trained her well. I taught she knows how to wrap lumpia. She knows how to make pancit, make adobo, like all these Filipino dishes. And I was like, I gotta get her on that karaoke, because we all love, us, we love karaoke.
It kind of sounds like the logic type where it's like he's
It's like,
25%.
What are you trying to connect with?
And I feel like he's trying to be like, hey, the thing, the thing, the
our
stereotype.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
You-
I don't claim you. No, I'm playing.
yeah, right.
Yeah. But like, what else did he say? He said some other like gnarly shit. Oh, he was just going on. We were talking about food at that point. He was going on like, yeah, man. It's like us Filipinos, we got a lot of influence everywhere. I'm part of. We gotta be like Chinese or Japanese or something. I was like, he went on to like bunch Asians all up into a group. He was
Are
like,
you really sure?
yeah, yeah, I swear to God, he was like, that's at the end of the day, we all like rice.
Ugh. The looking up and laughing shit is fucking wild. Oh my god.
He would look at like me and then my dad and be like, trying to like get our like see if we were laughing along with him, and it was just a very awkward thing for both of us. Yeah, basically, it was crazy. Like,
It's taking over.
yeah, it's like we all like rice. I was like, dude, what are you like proud to be Filipino, or are you
I'm
just
actually
like
allergic.
yeah? Like I couldn't tell what side he was on. Like,
I kind of prefer quinoa.
like yeah. My God, yeah. It was. It was very It was. I was so ready to just get out of there. I waited a week to tell you because it happened after last recording, but I just needed to get that out on here because
No, that's so foul.
like dude did not know what side he was on. Like I couldn't tell if he was like proud to be Filipino or if he was just like wanted a reason to generalize and be weird.
Yeah. Kind of sounds like one of those like robots in the movies where they're like trying to prove they're human.
Yeah. Because he was like, "Am I right? Am I right?" But also like saying
Love that
some
water.
really weird
Am I
shit
right?
that like, why would I ever relate? You know?
Yeah. You know, I
So-
really trained my wife well.
Yeah.
She also barks for me. When I tell her to sit, she sits. When I tell her to go, she goes.
She only uses the doggy door.
No, he really just sounds like a crazy dom. Like,
Yeah. Oh my god.
yeah, and then at
Yeah.
night she makes sure that she puts on her collar and
you
her,
know us
her-
Filipinos and our sex dungeons. You know.
just like something that like totally doesn't relate.
Whoa.
You know us Filipinos and
Yeah.
you know having to keep finding a new wife because you killed the last one.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
yeah.
only got a few years
a
left.
hassle,
You
yeah.
know, dog years and all
Yeah.
that. She's already like 20. I mean, that's too old.
Yeah. That's pushing it right
Yeah,
there.
So
yeah.
when she, you know, moves on, you know, I have to find a new one.
I'm especially uncomfortable with you saying these things.
Well, you know,
You're trying to get in on this?
No, it's basically the same thing. He's like us Filipinos.
Honestly, yeah, I swear. Like he just looks vaguely ethnic.
Yeah.
He looked. He was
Pete
like.
Davidson motherfucker.
He was like. He's like middle-aged Noel Miller. Like I
Oh
swear.
jeez.
Dude, like, if he said he was Filipino, I'd be like, yeah, I believe it. But if he said he was also like another thing, I'd be like, yeah, I
Yeah.
believe it. So it was, oh my god, like, it was very logic.
Yeah. Very logic.
Yeah. I don't know. Like he connected with his white side without realizing it,
Yeah.
while he was trying to connect with his Filipino side.
Yeah.
And
By trying to prove that he was Filipino, he
Mhm.
proved that he was white.
yeah.
I think that's a bar right there.
Mm-hmm.
Proving that you're not white is the
Yeah.
whitest thing.
Yeah. Trying to like relate to a minority thing.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
related to father ties, because
Yeah.
I had father issues.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But like that completely misses the whole plot of
exactly.
like how it relates to his upbringing and all that shit. But
Yeah. Oh, he also like looked directly at me at one point and was like, "Listen, you should go to the Philippines. You could find." That's what led into the whole like the women over there really like to take
yeah.
care of their men. It was like, you should go over there. Like the women over there are something else. I tell you. Like, oh, I also brought up when he asked if we were Filipino. Sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place, but he I told him I'm only I'm half Filipino, half Cambodian. He was like, I dated I dated a Cambodian once, but you know, ended up with a white lady. I don't know.
Ended up with
Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure if you're the one who settled.
yeah. I gotta imagine like what the wife is like.
Yeah.
'Cause like I said, it just sounds like he's a crazy dom.
Your words, not mine.
Yeah, she wears her collar every day. You know.
Honey, where's your tail?
No. No kibble for you.
Kibble. Ew.
Yeah, before we run this joke into the ground, just wanted to quickly mention again, Colin and Devin live stream tonight at 8. Well, it won't be tonight because this is coming out Friday. It already
Tuesdays
came
at
out,
8.
and on that we will be talking about Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
If the live stream doesn't cut out like last week, but
Shit.
Atlanta, possibly Moon Knight.
Creator Clash.
Creator Clash. That did just happen too.
Mm-hmm.
And many more things.
Many more things.
Many more things. My
Yeah.
brain is just like on fumes right now, so I'm like, I gotta just say this one last thing.
Just gotta get through this shit, man.
Yeah, I'll put the link up here. Check that out.
Or there.
No, you're right. It is there.
Yeah.
Damn, I even pointed to the wrong spot. That's how you know it's bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah, don't be like that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, it could have been.
There
And
could have been a number of guys you were talking about, so that's why.
yeah,
it
no, you're right.
confused me, yeah.
Ron DeSantis, Verizon guy,
Yeah.
the wheelchair guy, Kodak. I mean,
Really, we just covered all the bases of controversy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't, whatever they did, don't do it.
Yeah. I'll use that as an excuse for why this episode was so funky.
Yeah.
It's like we just made ourselves sad thinking about all the bad shit people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the introspective, well, not even introspective, just the conversational episode
Yeah.
about, the podcast, where it's going, where it's been, politics.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Inner turmoil, racism.
shut up. Kendrick dropped.
Yeah.
I had to wait after you said that one, though, because as you were like, inner turmoil, racism, I just
You
cut that
didn't-
shit off. Be like, wait.
No, I didn't. That's a serious topic. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to silence the conversation.
Yeah. What do you mean by that? We gotta cut it before you say something gnarly.
Nah. Leave it. No, I feel like I have a problem pushing the edge of, like, making fun of people, but then accidentally, like, sounding like the person that I'm making fun of. I'm not good with sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
Or parody.
Mm-hmm. Parodies and nuts in your mouth.
And on that note, we will see you guys next week.
Boom. Love y'all.
Have a great one. Stay safe.